Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing again. Let's have some more poll results, shall we? Why not? Okay, so yesterday's poll was, I did one on Frank Warren, but it was Tyson Fury's turn. What do you think is the closest percentage of truth that comes out of Tyson Fury's mouth? And almost 200 of you have voted so far. You can go over and give you 2 cents worth if you want to. The poll's still open. But I thought I'd do this now that we've reached nearly the 200 voters. Yeah, and again, as we always say, this is a small channel, so this is only a sort of generalisation and overview. It's not set in stone, but it gives a rough idea, I think, of how things are going on a broader scale nationally. Okay, so again, what do you think is the closest percentage of truth that comes out of Tyson Fury's mouth? 100% of truth that comes out of Tyson Fury's mouth. 3% of people voted for that option. 3% of people said that Tyson Fury never tells a lie, ever. 100% of the time he's telling the truth, okay? 4% of people said that 75% of what comes out of Tyson's mouth is the truth. So 3/4 of the time he's telling the truth. 4% of people voted for that. 5% of people said that 50% of what comes out of Tyson's mouth is the truth. So 5% of people think Tyson's telling the truth half the time. 34% of people said that Tyson tells the truth 25% of the time. So a quarter of the time Tyson's telling the truth. 34% of people said that. And then, which brings us to 0%, in other words, Tyson always lies. 55% of people, over half, said that Tyson never ever tells the truth, okay? So, what do we make of this little bit of a fun poll? Again, not set in stone, but gives you a pretty decent cross-section. Let's be honest here. The old spinmeister, Frank Warren, and all his little minions like Gareth A. Davies, they're not doing too good a job, are they, in spinning this one? Go online, look at not just Joe Stunner Boxing, but look at any other boxing channel. The vast majority of them, look at the comments, you know, they're criticising this whole Ngannou thing, and most of the comments are negative. I think on virtually, well, I mean, 90% of the channels, you know, the backlash is absolutely palpable. And what's interesting about this, even like I say, 55% of the people say Tyson never tells the truth. I wouldn't go along with that. I'd go along with, as I said, with the Frank Warren poll, which was the same question. 34% of people said that Tyson tells the truth 25% of the time. I think that's probably what I'd have gone for, because Tyson and Frank tell the truth when it suits them, when it pushes their agenda, when it pushes their disingenuous narrative. 3% of the people said that Tyson always tells the truth. I'd like to have some of the herbal remedies that they're smoking, if you know what I mean. But anyway, if you compare this to the Frank Warren, again the same question, the Frank Warren results, 35% of people said that Frank never tells the truth, and 44% of people said that he tells the truth 25% of the time. Those are almost reversed with Tyson, you know, almost. And the results regarding, you know, whether he always tells the truth is it's 4% for Frank and 3% for Tyson. So this is all easy. Go and have a look at it. It's on the community page of this channel. You can still vote, still chuck your oar in if you want to. But I always think these little polls are very interesting because they and they're a bit of fun, you know. They do like I say, they give you a rough idea. But this isn't going to end well. I mean, even if the Ngannou fight sells, which it probably will, because you'll get a load of people who know nothing about boxing but like a trip to the circus. You know, it's not good for boxing. It's not good for Fury's legacy. It's certainly an embarrassment to Warren, who's having to sort of try and make excuses for his cash cow. And obviously in private he knows this is all, you know, this whole Ngannou thing is a sideshow, but Fury, you see, Fury is the type of person, because he is such a control freak and because he is so emotionally brittle and emotionally out of control, and his ego is out of control. I think he's the type of person who expects to be able to get away with this stuff and still be lauded as some great. You can't have it both ways. Either you fight proper fighters, or you do things like this, have little exhibitions. Well, give up the belt. You know, retire. Do your exhibitions. Do what Mayweather's now doing, which is exhibitions every 5 minutes. You know, getting paid handsomely for it. Difference, of course, is that Mayweather had his career and proved himself to be a great. I mean, even though you can argue he did a lot of cherry picking and picking people at the right time, nevertheless, I think Mayweather is a great fighter. And I think Fury potentially is a great fighter. Potentially he is the best of his era, but he hasn't proved it, of course. Did a video on that last night, so go and have a look at that one. But, you know, if you really aren't interested, give up the belt. Let proper fighters who actually want to fight for the belt, fight for it. Progress boxing history, progress the heavyweight division, you know, and then go off into the sunset and have your little exhibitions. But yeah, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Anyway, leave your comments below. Go vote if you haven't voted yet, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate your time, and I'll speak again soon. Bye for now.